Alright, welcome to Eraton Empire. Still your G Boy Prince P. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. And it's another episode of the Hajis. And you know how we do right here. We dissect, we intersect, and we deliberate on trending issues, trending topics, controversies, and we give you factual analysis on politics, entertainment, showbiz, updates, and things happening around you. And sorry guys, no time for too much intro because today's gist is very interesting, full of shenanigans and penanigans. We'll be talking about Davido Chioma, and also Ghanaian artists sympathizing with Davido. We'll also be talking about burnaboy, Wizkid, Takeoff, the American rapper, was shot and killed in cold blood. We'll be discussing about it. And also we'll be talking about Buhari, Lai Mohammed, and Wike. Guys, we have a lot to talk about in this episode. That's why I'll be making it episode 1 and episode 2. But remember, this is the only channel that gives you the gist, very hot and spicy. Please, before we dodge in, subscribe, click the notification button, and don't forget like, comment, share with your friends so that you can stay updated anytime, any day I upload. Just stay tuned. Alright, quickly, let's dive into matters for Matthias now. Let's talk about Davido and Chioma. Yesterday was a tragic day for Davido and Chioma, which I felt so sad about, and I also came out here and I made a topic about it, stating the fact that this little child wasn't supposed to die like this. It was so sad, but because of negligence, this child lost his life. Because of so-called carelessness, this child lost his life. Well, I came here and I talked about it and I addressed some few issues about it. And also a report coming out stated the fact that the domestic workers and the nanny, they have been arrested and they have been detained for further questioning, because I keep saying it. This thing that happened is like you can't allow it to slide. This thing that happens, there is more to it. There is more to it, because this little child can never come out of that mansion without someone assistant, without someone bringing him out. So firstly, we need to look at who opened the door for this child, and secondly, who was with him, and another thing, how did they plan it? So all these things needs to be investigated and thoroughly questioned. But that's not where I'm going today. Where I'm going right now is when the whole story made rounds on social media, a pastor came out, popularly known as Prophet Samuel King. So he came out and he claimed that he made this prophecy early this year, but no one listened to him, and he didn't want to further his advances so that they will not call him hungry-stricken prophet that is just looking for recognition or looking for Davido to pay attention to him. So he didn't want to further his advances, but he wanted to reach out to Davido and tell him the prophecy that he saw. That this is what is happening now is exactly what he saw, and he prophesied it. For him to authenticate it, he brought out the prophecy where he posted it on his Facebook, making it clear that more doom is awaiting Davido if Davido doesn't come, because the whole prophecy that he has prophesied has been coming to pass. The first one has come to pass, the second one has come to pass, now he's waiting for the third one. Davido should better hurry, quick, and come to him so that they can resolve it. And then, if I talk now, they look like saying maybe the prophets. Oh, yeah, roll it.
Samuel King, and this is a message to make more highlights on the prophecy that was given to Davido on the 7th of January through my Facebook account. And before I would like to continue, I'd like to send my condolence message to the family of David Adeleke, who just lost his son. I'm not here to show that I'm the best prophet on earth, which is one of the things I would like to be emphasizing in my prophecy highlight. When I gave this prophecy on the 7th of January, I tried to do some move, to make some move, but of course, I am not among the so-called names of the big men of God in Nigeria who probably can speak to some celebrities. And if I had spoken, I would have been called one of the hungry prophets looking for fame or trying to look for money. You know, in our days now, God is speaking, but many people have underrated and underestimated the word of God. So prophets are being abused because of a whole lot of things, misconception about spirituality, faith, and the prophetic. So I had to keep myself distance from trying to push, because who would believe if I had said this was going to happen? And if you read that prophecy very clear, it said there are two clues. One has already been fulfilled. Two has already been fulfilled. The first is the death of Davido's son. And the first clue, there were two clues said T and Y. The T stands for Thursday. And if you see all the happenings right now, it just happened after the birthday of Davido, and it happened his son, which happened on Thursday, the 20th. So that cannot be a coincidence. The last clue, which is why, is something I will not post, I'm not going to say online. I would, in this very confidence, would like to pass this message to Davido and his family. There is something he needs to know. I'm not out to get fame, and I'm not meant to share this in public. I did 3 days fasting in obedience to instruct the prophetic word that was given to me on the 7th of January. I received that word 7 days before the 7th, which was on the 1st January night, after the crossover night, and I was scared to post it because I needed confirmations, and I had it like 3 times. Davido, I know this is a hard time right now for you and your wife-to-be, Chioma. I know that a lot of clouds and people are around you, but I'd like you to hold yourself very strong and try to be in a place of prayer, because the enemy is not happy about a lot of things that is happening in your life. I'll try my best to see how to reach out to the family and to give you the last clue and tell you how you should pray about this. 2023 is another big year, but let it not be a mirror reflection of what has happened today. May the soul of your son rest in perfect peace. Now you will go to meet him, he will not come to meet you. Shalom.
So when the video went viral, people started dropping their opinion. People started talking, you know. But I want to, first of all, acknowledge Ghanaian musicians for sympathizing with Davido. I want to, formally acknowledge them for taking their time to sympathize with Davido and Chioma. They have done really well. They didn't put that barrier that, it's not our own, so we'll sigh. Nah. They still reached out to Davido, putting out that condolence message there. So I really want to take this opportunity to thank them for doing so, because, say, you get where they go first. That's why I'm taking my time to acknowledge them. You get where they go. May not be like say I just carry the talk. Let me read the people that message. So many celebrities, Ghanaian celebrities, musicians, they sympathizes with Davido. Now the likes of Wizkid, the likes of Stonebwoy, Medical, Satawale, they were all dropping their messages, sympathizing with Davido. Why am I saying this? I keep saying that, sometimes it's good for someone to know where to draw the line. Where I dey go is about Wizkid and Burna Boy. Yesterday, when all these things was trending, people started bringing out reports about Wizkid showing, sympathizing with Davido, Burna Boy posting some irrelevant things, showing that he's sympathizing with Davido. But after I went through their page, I saw that, They are not sympathizing with Davido. Burna Boy and Wizkid has never dropped any condolence message to Davido. I'm not saying it's necessary, but bro, if I'm your colleague in a business and I know you very well, it doesn't matter how our rival is. It doesn't matter. This is something that happened. This is something that happened, something sad, tragic that happened. The least you can do is to sympathize with them. A lot of reports were coming out that, oh, Wizkid sent his condolence message to Davido. Burna Boy also sent. Nah, I didn't see that. And it never happened. Forget all those rumors. It never happened. If I am putting out a condolence message for Davido, it should be addressed properly to Davido. But the whole thing that I saw doesn't show that they are sympathizing with Davido. I didn't see it. And that is too sad and it's too bad. I'm not saying that they owe Davido anything, but then let's do the right thing. Yeah, let's do the right thing. It's too heartless of them. By this time, as in, they were even supposed to show concern, tweet, sympathize. But they never did that. It is too bad and it's too sad. It's too bad and it's too sad. Now, let's talk about this prophet that came and made it clear. Firstly, you guys have listened to the record, his clip that have been trending. Okay, let's go straight to the point. I know not just they carry the talk, and they hit the nail on the head. Firstly, he called people around Davido clowns. He's right. They are all clowns. Davido has surrounded himself with incompetent people, clowns, people that are just there to smoke, drink whiskey, eat, shit, and sleep. People will not get work. You know, there will be a time in your life that you have to employ professionals around you. But when it comes to Davido likes employing the friend of my friend that is in need. That's why incompetency they smell around Davido, because he has surrounded himself with clowns. When you look left, clown. When you look right, clowns. Clowns, left, right, center. If not for Chioma, Davido for them they eat clowns. His food would have been clowns. So he's right when he said that. But now, let's talk about the prophecy. He said something about he saw this thing early January, but no one listened to him. He saw it, but he didn't want people to look at him as if he's looking for recognition or he wants Davido to acknowledge him. He didn't want people to insult him. I've deliberated on it. I've contemplated on it. You know, they make sense. They make sense. Like, I've thought of it, my joints, because how can you see a prophecy like this and you saw death roaming around him and you couldn't pray to wave it away? Why you are there waiting for recognition, for the video to acknowledge you? You see why now we don't take prophecy serious? You see why we take prophets as prophet of doom? You see why we castigate or insult prophets anytime they come? Because of these instances. You say you saw so many prophecy for Davido. Then why didn't you wave away these deaths? If maybe you were looking for recognition from Davido, then you would have just allowed other ones that are not dead to come. Then when that one comes, you will come out and say it. Fine, if maybe you were looking for recognition, but you allowed it, you saw that the son, Davido will lose his son, and you saw it, and you still came out boldly to say you saw it, but no one took you serious. For you didn't want to go further because of what people will say. Are you really a prophet? Are you really a prophet? Are you kidding me? So the reason why God showed you is for you to see it and write it on Facebook and then leave it there. Someone has lost his son because of your mugunism. Yes, we admit you saw the prophecy, but what did you do? I thought God showed you the prophecy for you to pray over it, for you to wave it away. But what did you do? You rather relax. You want the video to come crawling to you. Boamio, help me, before you can now come as the honor and pray over it. You see why now we don't listen to prophets? Because of their egoism. They want to feel like the chimpanzee of the world. Honestly, it's very sad. You allowed someone's son to die before you come out online, and you still have the temerity to be asking Davido to come for the second one, or else something else will happen. I don't know. Sometimes if I listen to some people, it be like say they think backwards. Really? Someone is in pain like this, and he said you are not looking for recognition, no? You are not looking, you just want the video to come. It's very sad. Why didn't you pray over it? That is my question. Why didn't you pray to wave it away? Must the video recognize you? Must the video come to you before you pray about it? I think say when God show his prophet things, it's for them to solve it. Are you a prophet of doom? Guys, let's be serious here. Let's think about it. It's not right. It's not right. Honestly speaking, at this point, I dey bore. This prophet, let's not say too much. Well, still on matters arising now, let's talk about matters arising in US. Let's talk about the American famous rapper, Takeoff. Yesterday is so sad. Takeoff has finally taken off. And the way he took off, I don't think he's coming back. Takeoff, he has finally taken off. And he's not coming back. He's not coming back. A report came out yesterday stating the fact that Takeoff was shot in a cold... Takeoff was shot and killed in a cold blood. This is very sad. And when I started asking, what is the reason? What happened? How come? I was meant to understand that it was because of dice game. Dice, guys. Because of dice game, an altercation erupted, and it resulted to a lot of brouhaha. And one black guy in his 20s shot Takeoff. But no bless, I just carry the talk. Let me read the article for you. And after that, we'll deliberate about it. You get where they go. Now, listen. Famous American rapper Takeoff has passed away. The rapper who makes up 1/3 of the group Magos was reportedly shot at a dice game after an altercation took place. In a dice game. And it was meant to understand that the guy that shot him was in his 20s. So because of a dice game, you lost your life. And it's very sad. It's very, very sad. You know, this goes to show, I don't know, to be honest with you, when you talk about Black community in America, you talk about violence. Honestly speaking, it's so sad. It's so sad. Because it seems like Blacks are too violent. It seems like. And I don't know the reason why Blacks will be shouting Blacks' life matters when their fellow brother's life doesn't matter. I don't know the reason why. Like, my dreams are in tears here. Every day, these people will come out, Black life matters, Black life matters. When you see your Black man, when you see your brother, you don't see him as his life matters. Now tell me, why will you come out and shout Black life matters when you don't even value the life of your fellow Black man? Why? Are you just saying it for saying sake? Where I'm going is that blacks in US, they always cry out for racism when it comes to whites. But when it comes to Black, I don't know what to call it. Is it phobia? If it happens to be a white that shot Takeoff, by now you would have been seeing that Black Lives Matter trending. By now you would have been seeing racist trending. They will label it racist. But now it has become a Black man. So what are they going to call it? Excuse me, guys. Excuse. But now it's a Black man. So what are they going to call it? Racist phobia. I mean, see, we need to get sense. We they cry say white, they don't respect us. They don't show us the respect we deserve. Have you asked yourself, have you guys showed yourself that respect that you deserve? Have you guys showed yourself that respect that you deserve? Because over sometimes, the only thing I keep on hearing is Blacks being in a serious altercation with each other. Before you ask an outsider to show your brother respect, you need to show your brother that respect first. See, if we really want whites to respect us as Blacks, we need to respect ourselves first. Respect each other. Know that the Black life matters. Not to the whites, to us. Not to the white, to us. Ladies and gentlemen, may we. Alright guys, so that'll be all in today's episode. I know how we do right here. Just stay tuned, stay glued, because I'm coming back with another interesting, innovating, deliberating, educating gist. Just stay tuned, stay glued, but please subscribe, click the notification button, and don't forget, like, comment, share with your friends so that you can actually stay updated anytime, any day I upload. And always remember, this is the only channel that delivers the gist. Very hot and spicy. Thanks for watching. God bless.